Hi, I'm Eric Summerer, and here's what's coming from the Dice Tower this week.
Hey, this is Tom Vassell, and you're listening to the Dice Tower News for January 16 through the 22nd, 2012. Let's take a look at the board game world news. There's some pretty interesting things. WizKids has announced both a trilogy of games based on the Hunger Games book series, and also a Lord of the Rings cooperative game in which you actually play the evil Nazgul. Fantasy Flight Games has announced Infiltration, which is exciting for two reasons. One, it's from the Android universe, and two, it's designed by Donald Vaccarino, the designer of Dominion. Asmodee has announced a whole pile of games. The one I thought was interesting was Skull and Roses Red, which allows you to put that with the original Skull and Roses to play quite a few players. Then Star Trek Catan has been announced by Cosmos. Fantastic. A space theme on this. Maybe we'll see themed versions of this game in the stores rather than Monopoly. And Gamewright has announced a whole slate of games. The one I thought was interesting was Big Fat Tomato. You can find all these news stories and more at www.dicetowernews.com. In the Dice Tower world, or in the podcasting world, it's interesting. Me and several podcasters have started a podcaster diplomacy smackdown. I'm not a big diplomacy fan, but I'm in it to win it. You can see here from the map, I am England. Eric Summerer is France. Cody and John from Game On are in this game. So is Russ Wakeland from the D6 Generation. So is Jeff Engelstein and Ryan Sturm. I'll keep you updated from week to week what's going to happen there. In the Dice Tower Network news, Not Just Another Gaming Podcast is about to release episode 14, where they talk about the best gaming moments from 2011. Gameopolis just released CarCast, the first edition of that, where they basically record while they're driving in a car and talking about board games and such. Plaid Hat has released episode number 29, where they talk about gaming personalities and how to deal with them. The Little Metal Dog number 36 has been released, where he interviews Rich Sommer, where you might know him from Mad Men. And you're about to see the release of Dice Tower number 240, in which we finish our top 10 of 2011, where we actually give you the top 10, as well as our favorite family games, innovative games, strangest games, best expansions, best reprints, and more. Lots of guests. Stay tuned for that. In the Dice Tower video world, I'll be reviewing Flashpoint, putting out fires, Jamaica, New England, or the Rails of New England, Existence, Cubulus, a very, very fun dexterity game called Waykick, and Greedy Greedy. Ryan will be taking a look at For the Win, Lexio, The Manhattan Project, and Castelli. Beth Hiley will be taking a look at Takanoko, and the Chief will be taking a look at Palette. Man, I can't pronounce things to save my life. All right, that's enough for today. I'll see you guys next week. You can find out all the news once again and great blog posts at dicetowernews.com. See you next time.
Find all this and more at dicetower.com. See you soon.